Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gorilla kicks it off with a verbal grenade. No filter, no brakes, just truth unafraid. Docs who needs 'em, he's shooting straight, dropping hot takes at a rapid rate. Mikey rolls in with a file so thick, knows your features, origin, and the politics. History buff with a dev's sixth sense, quoting gyro like it's self-defense. It's Friday, we're bruised but alive, barely sane but we still survive. Push that merge, don't ask how, the Waltons on this circus now. PvP with a smile and a sucker punch, slides and jokes with a logic crunch. Laughs mid-load, chaos contained, but that last line of code, you're getting flamed. Then there's Germ with a side-eye glare, cynical takes floating in the air. Nice commit, he lies through his teeth before suggesting a rewrite underneath. It's Friday, we're bruised but alive, barely sane but we still survive. Push that merge, don't ask how, the Waltons on this circus now. So here's to bugs, banter and brawls, to teammates who roast while catching your falls. Same time next week, yeah, we'll be back, shipping dreams on a caffeine track.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Waltons review, where tonight we're reviewing Season 5, Episode 7, The Wedding. And this will be a nice break after last night's fucking stream. Well, how are you doing, Jerm?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
I've been in everybody can go fuck themselves kind of mood all day today.
Gosh, I wonder why.
That's the best type of mood. That's the best type of mood.
Yeah. How are you doing, Mikey?
You're older.
Oh, yeah. Hey, doing okay, Gorilla. Yeah, we went to go see Weapons today, that new horror flick that's been out for a couple weeks, and my wife got her phone stolen.
Well,
in a fucking mall of all places. I guess that shouldn't be a shock.
Yeah, that's why you always carry the anti-lead projectile.
Oh, you mean that high electricity thing that kind of is like you strap it to your hip and
no, this goes a little bit louder. There, the guy grabs your stuff, takes off running, pop right in the back of the kneecap.
Okay, I'll remember that next time, Gorilla.
How did they manage to steal her phone? Like, didn't she have it in her purse? Or?
You know, it's weird because at first she couldn't find it. Then she did. It was in her. And she has this huge, medium-sized black bag that she keeps a lot of her stuff in. So we're thinking somewhere between the buses we took and to get to the mall, because we usually take 2 buses, and then between there and like coming back, and she realized it wasn't there. And so then when she pinged it, she found it was in another part of town. I was like, oh fuck.
So does she have the ability to just turn it off like
remotely? Yeah, she can suspend it. Yeah,
I hope she suspended it instantly, because then that asshole won't get to use it. So
yeah.
They don't even know passwords and shit. So I mean, even if there was anything valuable, they won't know.
She also needs to contact the cell phone company immediately because those
Already
assholes.
did. Already did.
They'll
Yeah,
keep charging her because they're greedy bastards. I know all about it.
totally PvP, and we already did. They know, so they
Good.
got it suspended for her phone.
But you know what creeps me out is how could somebody just unzip her purse and steal it when you're on the bus? Like that's creepy, man.
Yeah, well, it's not a purse; it's just a bag. Somebody could just bump you and put their hand in and grab it and then take it. So
okay, I would suggest you see those purses with zippers and maybe a clasp.
Yeah,
I would suggest a zipper and a clasp.
Well, that's what we're going to plan on doing next time for sure. But
do double security, and then I don't think any. Usually, if you make it tough for a robber, they'll just move on to the next victim, right?
Oh yeah. Thank God it was my wallet. Yeah. Thank God it. Yeah, she said, "Thank God it wasn't her wallet that was stolen."
Oh, that would have been bad. Yeah.
That would have been real bad. So we actually could have walked out in that way.
Then they'll do the whole identity theft and take over your credit cards and
probably take over shit. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yes, it would.
So let's go ahead and say hi to our chat here. Sorry that happened to you, Mikey.
Well, thanks, Gorilla. We can do what we can do.
By the way, my doctor's appointment went well today, so I just want to.
Did it? Oh, that's what I was about to ask you.
Well, the thing is, they ended the free parking at the clinic, right? And I was like, oh God, no, I got to pay for street parking because usually the street parking is flooded, but there's a parking lot right across from the clinic, and I was so lucky there were a couple of spots open, and the second spot after I drove in was open, so I didn't have to walk too far after I paid for the parking, right? And they still have coin parking, thank goodness, in most of these lots that the city runs. So I put in my couple of dollars, and then I just walked across the street to the clinic, and that was probably a shorter walk than walking out of the damn parkade they have, actually. So it actually worked out perfect today, and I was like, wow, I am so lucky.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and say hi to the chat here.
Oh yeah,
hey,
you'll have fun.
What size hail are you throwing? Coming joke. This week's all to the Waltons. Grandpa and Grandma Walton go to a weather park.
And does that mean you get to whip her with a leather strap?
Yes, Grandpa's wearing some assless chaps. And hey, Sci-Fi Sit Down, how's it going?
So I can see you whipping out the red oak,
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that right now. Sit down, not a panel.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's left. I already gave. Hey, PvP, check Facebook for the link.
No, I did. I realized.
Yeah, I did too, and I got it. Thank you.
Early after I typed that, I realized after yesterday, it's like, yeah, this is probably going to be private today.
Yeah, that would be too.
I would say maybe private from now on might be a good idea on your streams because.
Well, that's what I plan on doing, or I have been doing. So yeah,
these damn trolls are idiots, and I'm sick of trolls.
Yeah. And Sci-Fi Sit Down here says PvP and Mikey can't find the link to the missing links panel.
I don't think Dan can find.
You had something there, Sit Down, and you overshot it there. I would have said you can't find the missing links.
Well, I just said Sit Dan can't find his missing link.
Yeah. And hey, Scurvy, and you are the MVP mod. If I had a way to get hold of you there, I'd send you a damn beer. After last day, you did between you and Moyer. Yeah, you guys were pros with those fucking trolls.
Yeah, but I'd say Gorilla send him a 6-pack, one single berry.
Yeah, well, I'd have to get his address and everything.
Well, he lives in Texas somewhere. You can find him in Texas.
Oh yeah, there's only 5 million square fucking miles to be.
Okay, Gorilla, come on.
I was splicing like a mole haircut. I love the Waltons, but damn, y'all live in a sad life. I enjoy these. These are fun for me. Nice and relaxing on a fucking Friday night.
I think the Waltons are I love the Waltons. They make me feel good when I watch them.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't want
generally.
yeah, I don't want to go
Last
out
week,
to a bar.
the last one sucked, but this one was much better.
Yeah, I don't want to go out to bars and stuff. I'd rather do this. Do y'all think ex-wife would be freaking in bed? I know she would. Who's the ex-wife? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay, I
screws.
think
The troll
Bradley
are funnier than this one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, see two fingers come towards you and saying, "Wise guy." PP, are you this one?
PvP without coming too much information. I take it was good news for you about your appointment. Yeah, everything went pretty well. She did say there were a couple of blood test things that they were a little bit higher, but we've worked out a plan to address that. So yeah, it was a good meeting today. It was a good meeting.
Yeah, and it could have been much worse. They weren't all that terrible.
Well, they were bad enough for Gorilla to remove his stream.
And I did put one of them in a 24-hour ban. So
no, if we get those ones that are just putting the N-words in there, I'd much rather have that channel reported than that channel gets yanked down. At least then they have to put an effort to make a new one.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So is there an option to like permanently remove them, or is it just 24 hours?
I have to do that unless you're a managing mod.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I don't know if managing mods can do that or not.
Managing mods could probably do it, Gorilla. Because we only have certain ones in, for our Mike Jesus 4 channel, and they've been able to keep those people out of there so permanently. So yeah, managing mods do have a lot of power. But you have to be really careful who you assign the managing mod to, obviously.
I would just say permanently ban them. If you're
I don't want to talk about that.
I think the administrator can only permanently ban them PvP.
Anyway, we spent too much time talking about these jackasses, have we not?
Yeah, let's start with our prologue here. On Waltons Mountain, our family ties were strengthened by hardship. The walls of our house protected us from wind and weather, and we managed somehow to survive grief and illness and disappointment. Who then could we believe would find herself so defenseless against romance? All right. So,
and now, Gorilla, did you say that we're going to do both parts tonight, or just one part?
Yes,
and then the next?
Because that's what the thing is. So that David Spencer, then they pop in late. They're going to go. They're going to go to bed and leave one light on for them. My parents didn't. Well, I suppose they let me stay out till midnight, but my sister could always get away with coming in at 2:00 in the morning.
Now, isn't that cute? While Olivia leaves the light on while the kids are at play.
She comes in and goes,
"What? David and I are getting married."
Oh, John's like, "Oh fuck."
That I thought as soon as I saw this scene, that's typical Mary Ellen there.
That was, and that's also typical John expression. It's like, "Oh fuck, what do you mean?"
They're like, "Oh fuck."
I think they both got the WTF expression.
Yeah.
I think we could have prepared him a little better than this, Mary Ellen.
That's the good line.
Yep.
When did all this happen?
Tonight. Not that I haven't asked her before.
Whoa, now.
Whoa, you asshole.
Like, whoa. What the heck? He hasn't heard anything about this before now.
And now he's going, whoa now, asshole. What are you talking about?
Fast?
Well, we've been at school together all year.
Sir, we're in love.
So they all been waiting for like a year and all that. So
a year to tell them? I mean, this is really shocking.
All that making out in the car has got to lead to something, right?
Yeah. And what anyhow, they're asking about her thing there. So they asked about her. She'll still be able to be a chiropractor and nurse. He got the job with the dad in Richmond, blah, blah, blah. His dad's practice.
Yeah, I told you.
And they're all happy.
Now they're goddamn excited. They're going to get rid of Mary Ellen.
Yeah. Yeah, kick her out of the house right there in turn.
Out of the house, off the show.
Oh yeah, that would work too.
Oh shit, I missed.
That's what she said.
All right, so blah blah blah. Grandma's out too.
I'll bet the Spencers don't have to put stable together with sawhorses and boards.
Well, you just throw one of your pretty tablecloths over it. They won't know the difference.
Well, I'll know when I'm somebody. And I'll just bet they have enough chairs they don't have to borrow from the church.
You know, I always thought Grandma always was kind of happy, you know, and she didn't complain about having the lack of stuff. So this is kind of.
I think that was a false. I think that was a false hope that she thought she had more than she could use and found out different.
I suppose they won't sit down outdoors unless they got French Chippendale chairs under. Huh?
I don't know what the fuck a French Chippendale tear is.
Chippendale is a very high-priced commodity.
Dancers.
No.
But I don't know what a chip. You know what? Let me look it up.
It
I'll
used
look
to
up
be
French
furniture.
Chippendale
It
chair.
used to be furniture, I believe.
Yeah.
And I believe
I'll
a
take a look
Chippendale
at it.
chair would probably cost you a small fortune even today.
Yeah.
The tablecloth.
It's one of those lines that rich people buy, I believe.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
here's the okay. So whoa, wow. The first Philadelphia carved French Chippendale chair today sells for over $1,800.
I told you.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
expensive.
PvP, can you read this one?
Lemon Paw said PvP will ban the word eggnog anywhere he is a managing mod. Ooh, well, that might be going too far.
Yeah. Well, see, you should welcome new panelists that I've never seen before in your chat or else and let them on all day. Well, see, if there's people that gave me a chance, you know, on panels, they've never seen me.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me
but
tell you guys.
Lemon, you were there last night. Didn't you see how they took over and just destroyed Gorilla's stream? Like he had to remove it. It got so bad.
Yeah. Even Larry had to remove his, right? Because he had some.
Well, I imagine like there would have been. I'm sure the bots would have gone nuts on YouTube and you know they would have probably there would have been consequences, right, if you left those up.
Well, when it comes to Larry's streams, he wants a higher class than what I have.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
Larry should know.
Yeah, now, Gorilla, guys, let me just quickly say to you, Thomas Chippendale, who was a British cabinet maker, created what he calls a French Chippendale chair. It's a type of furniture that combines elements of French, Rococo, Gothic, and Chinese styles. It is characterized by its cabriole legs, that's cabriole, which are curved and tapering, and often features intricate carvings and ornate designs.
No, I got.
So it doesn't have pictures of chipmunks on it.
No, it doesn't have pictures of chipmunks.
So are they painted white like the French flag?
No. They have, well, because they have some of the Gothic and Chinese, so they're like in a brown design, like you know how the Chinese do their glyphs, the way that they do their characters. That's how it's kind of made. Is in the back is like the different styles. You would recognize one of the chairs. I've only seen one or two of them of that type of chair in a church. So that's saying something. If they're going to have the wedding in a church.
Well, I think they basically look like regular chairs color-wise. It's just
but they're very ornate chair. Yeah, but they're very ornate.
Paint them white like
they're very obviously they're very fancy and they're very expensive. That's why Grandpa made the joke. Oh, you'd only be happy if we were sitting down on Chippendales, because he knew that they're probably way out of their price range ever, right? So.
Oh yeah, he was being sarcastic.
Yeah,
totally.
So anyhow, the boys are coming over to practice. They're getting everything ready. Blah blah blah. They made thing. Olivia has the SP strong. Blah 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 blah. Typical Mosh thing.
Well trimmed. Those for the party.
I could sure
I remember those when like stuff like that. That there was like whenever we'd have like the graduation or what was that?
Parole.
Our first communion and what was it when I didn't have to go to Sunday school anymore? I can't think of where it starts with a C. My commencement or whatever. After I got done with Sunday school, I had to go in front of the fucking bishop.
Oh, confirmation.
Yeah, confirmation. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's it. Confirmation.
Or for weddings and stuff, my mom would always make these freaking mints in it. She always made about 4 times more than what we needed because she knew our kids would get into them. My ass is still sore from the ass beating I got for when I fucking got into the ones for Lacey's fucking graduation. Mom had to make a bunch more there. It be a lot worse when I got into these ones.
I remember when I had to dress up for my confirmation. I mean, I'm still a young kid at the time, and I thought, come on, a suit? And my mom said, you gotta wear a suit because it's your confirmation. You gotta look nice. Never understood that. Anyway.
Yeah, so anyhow, Bob.
It's time to get ready and put on your best clothes.
Yeah, tell them, blah, blah, blah. Here we meet the Spencers. They're the uppity type.
One thing you can count on with Mary Ellen is not to count on her.
You remember how she always said she was going to marry rich, live in a big house?
No, for some reason, these saxophones don't sound like the saxophones I've heard. Like, is this before, like, they invented the reed?
Well, maybe if I could hear a bit more, I might be able to comment.
Yeah, because I remember what saxophones actually sound like.
Could be.
The only damn thing I could hear is that loud frickin' banjo.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear what the Timu saxophone in the background there, but it doesn't sound like a modern day saxophone.
Okay, Mikey, look up saxophone reeds. I'm sure you're the research man.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyhow, we got these. They're blah blah blah. They're high spirited. Blah blah blah. They're both being good. They're being like the kind of polite, cordial, but like, there's something really wearing this fucking backwoods girl. Blah blah
blah. Blah blah.
She'll be Mary Ellen.
Oh, here we go.
Spencer.
You will get married too someday and change your name.
Oh, not me. I'm never getting married.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those days.
I remember you saying that maybe at one time.
Wow.
A lot changes when they tell you she's pregnant.
Oh crap!
Well,
they put that shotgun in your back.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the B story,
Promise?
is it not?
Yeah.
That's kid stuff.
Not if you really mean it.
Oh, that pinky sore.
Jim Bob and me swear.
Yeah, they must
Never
have
fall in
been
love,
playing the
get married,
saxophone
never
without a reed because reeds have been developed since the 1840s. So and this is supposed to be the 1930s. So
basically, he just ordered his saxophone. So basically, he just ordered a Timu saxophone.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about saxophones to even say anything more.
The music the band was playing to wasn't necessarily created for the band that was in the series.
Right.
It may have been a trumpet that was in the band playing. They just have a saxophone on screen.
Oh, you mean like a sound over, right? They're resolute.
Because they're not actually playing it on screen.
No, they're just mimicking. So, they're mimicking it, right?
Yeah.
So
they're mimicking. They're mimicking a record. God knows what's actually on the record.
Yeah, that's it. And so it's almost like lip syncing, except that you're. Yeah, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So anyhow, they could have easily got two of these. But you never got married, never left the mountain, but still be in love. You just. poker before putting the ring on without putting the ring on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. PP, you want to read this?
Yeah, that's my point, PvP. I was being sarcastic. Yeah, I gathered that quite a while ago, actually, Lemon. Yeah.
Oh no,
Thank
it
goodness.
was still bad. It's bad enough, but enough there.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough to take your stream down, which is bad.
I was expecting some dicks on the screen, to be honest. Gregory didn't mean to give you a hard time. Come back. And
Yeah, good thing Germ wasn't there last night.
Yeah, but he's behind it all. Screw blaming you, Germ, for last night.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth of Jack. I did some shit last night. No.
Did Jim Bob just say he would get married and never leave the mountain?
No, that's their promise.
No, they made the promise they'll never get married or fall in love.
Yeah.
And leave the mountain.
And I don't think the Spencers are too overly impressed with the quilt because they made some comment about the thing. So we got this quilt really showed up. Yeah. I don't think I've seen cars do that. When did they get the cars to stop doing the backfiring? Because I haven't heard car backfire ever anymore.
No, I hear the occasion.
They were never supposed to do that.
Right. Jalopies did that back in the day, right? Jalopies were the ones that.
Yeah, well, there used to be a problem with cars backfiring, but somewhere along the line they fixed that problem.
I guess so. I guess it was just too
Fuel
tired.
injectors.
I still hear the occasional crappy car that backfires once in a while.
Yeah.
So,
if you have a regular valve, air intake valve on it, it'll backfire a lot
if you
more.
did,
Fuel and air injectors pretty much canceled that out.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
If you planned this reception in my honor, I'm afraid I'm not prepared with a speech.
Well, in that case, why don't you just tell us who you are?
Name's Curtis Willard. I'm your new doctor.
Yeah, so he showed
Tom Bauer.
Yeah,
Tom Bauer is the new actor that joins the cast.
Yeah, so is he? Did he just make the rounds around the county, or is he just someone? Oh, maybe they sent him up to John's place.
Well, if Spencer's getting married to Mary Ellen, and this guy's coming in to take his place.
Yeah. So anyhow,
Never laid claim to being a writer.
so he's checking out this place.
Yes, sir, even better than I expected.
Uh-huh.
A little smaller, maybe, but I can knock out a few walls, open it up some. You say the equipment's part of the deal.
That's right, Doc.
Well, then, what do I see? I'm ready to move in.
Looking at it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no. We lost this guy just last year. The guy that's playing Curtis Willard. Wow. Fucking A. Oh, he was in Die Hard 2, High Crimes, The Hills Have Eyes, and The Killer Inside Me. This guy, Tom Bauer.
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was 86. He died May 30th of last year.
86 isn't bad.
Yeah. 86 ain't bad. I mean, that's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Self.
If I get up to around 90, I'll be satisfied.
Yeah, they're expecting an older doctor like Vance there. Blah blah. They talk about coming down. They're just coming back to some questions about the big country doctor. Blah blah. And he reads the Blue Ridge Chronicle, so John's impressed. He's a spiritual guy, but he's not a churchgoer, so John likes him. Reverend can live with it.
Well, yeah, Fenwick would enjoy that when hey, you go to church? All right, damn.
No, he doesn't go to church. So, anyhow, they buy a dress. They're trying to get magic thread and all that. And Corbett said she wait.
Oh God, are you gonna have Corbeth run the damn thing?
House
I
calls.
don't think so.
Okay, Don.
You don't think Corbeth runs everything in Ike's life by now?
Well, pretty much, but I
That's
mean, I
third
don't
time
want
he's
her
gonna
running
lose
the
tomorrow.
wedding.
Yeah.
She runs
So,
everything. If she gets
yeah.
her claws into it, she'll run everything, Mikey.
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
here. So
That's the third time you let him get away without paying.
See?
I'm just giving him a little credit while he's getting settled.
And what's even worse, while he helps himself to our goods, he feels free to tell us how to store our meat and vegetables so they won't spoil, as if we didn't know.
Young smart
Well,
aleck, giving
maybe he's
everybody
trying to
advice.
be helpful.
yeah, but here's the thing that Corbeth's not realizing. He's a doctor. If Ike ever gets sick, he sells a tab. They could just tell him, we'll take it off your tab.
Hey, lemon pie. That's true, but too soon.
Oh, well, oh,
Oh,
I was waiting for it. I had my hand on that remove button all the whole night.
I think
I thought you had it on the whipping button there.
I think you should remove that wet dude the first time he started using the N-word. I just
No, I
would've-
did. He did. He only
Yeah,
used
he
it
did.
once.
He
He only
banned
used
him.
it once.
Oh,
He
good.
get one
Oh, good.
chance to fuck up, and then Gorilla banned him. Yeah,
Okay, good. I've forgotten.
that's all right.
Anyway, I'm
Well,
sure
I could give
it's
him some. At this rate, he's not going to be very popular around here.
Here, how's that? A perfect match. 5 cents, please.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to look at that. That's like
Or
$2 or something
harmonica?
like that.
So, okay, so let me understand this because I only remember some things about the wedding episodes itself. So Curtis Willard, the brand new doctor, he's supposed to be the B story, correct? And then the wedding is the big main story.
No. No, he's part of the A story.
Oh, he is part of the A story. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Jim Bob and his new girlfriend that's the B story.
Ah,
Actually, he's
that's
sort of a weave between A and B. He
Yeah.
is
It's more like the
moving
C
in, but he is moving in on Mary Ellen as well.
No, you guys are looking at this wrong here. Here, the wedding is supposed to be the A story, which it's kind of more like the Jim Bob and Elizabeth and his new girlfriend there.
Side piece.
They're the B story, and Dr. Curtis is the C story.
Oh shit! So there's like 3 stories. Oh man.
This should really have been condensed into like the wedding and the Jim Bob story in one episode, and Dr. Willard in another episode.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, they couldn't have Mary Ellen ditch her husband.
Yeah,
She had this guy had to come in right at the wedding.
No, but I will put the Curtis Willard before the wedding episode.
I disagree. I think Mary Ellen and her her intern love and the new doctor which she falls for at the end of the episode. I think that's all A story personally. It's all A story. It's just that the writers were very very convoluted in the way they wrote the episode, but I think that's all A. I do think it's basically Jim Bob having the hots for the hot young blonde that moves into his life. I think that's the total B story personally.
Yeah.
That's just the way
Well-
I watched it anyway.
Yeah.
So we got this here.
Sounds like a mule hanging on his chest.
The old ticker just pooped out. I couldn't hardly draw a deep breath.
What'd you have to eat?
This is a great scene.
I ate hearty. Bowl of chili and a couple biscuits.
Is that really eating hearty?
Well,
that's your breakfast.
Look, Yancey has chickens crawling around on his chair. I don't know what eating hearty for him is, but it ain't my definition. And besides, the chili's what's killing them.
Over on
Tell him it was
stove.
around Scarborough Town Center. Tell me exactly where it was. You don't have to call 911. Just
Hey, Mikey, can you, if you're talking to Suzanne?
Oh, so sorry, guys.
Especially that seems like a little bit more private right there, what you're talking about.
Help yourself.
I love the doctor's reaction to this.
Man,
See to it Sissy gets any of my belongings she wants.
Yeah. Now you remember the Yancey's Red Devil chili that has like what squirrel in it, some chipmunk, and all that other shit from that one episode. I can't remember what they're celebrating.
I would not go within a mile of any of Yancey Tucker's cooking.
Well, I wouldn't go near him for a month. Chili and
It's kidding
biscuits?
because
I'll
that's
tell
how
you.
long that chili has been sitting on that stove.
Well, if
No
you made fresh chili that was good, and I don't like hot food anyway. If it was like medium or mild chili with biscuits, I would probably enjoy that. But Yancey Tucker, he's probably it's like fire engine chili or something, right? So.
Well, it would be Red Devil if it wasn't a little bit spicier. But I think it's kind of funny. He says Sissy can come in and take what she wants. The rest you can have, Ben. So we all know who Yancey's favorite is.
You know what Ben's thinking though? I don't want any of this crap.
No, he takes some of it. So
make sure my pets get a good home.
Yancey, you're not going to die.
When a man's time has come, it's come. No sense
crap,
messing with what
he's in
happened.
I like it. It's vile. It's disgusting. More? Yes, please.
I hope.
It's like kind of like Data in Star Trek Insurrection, I think it was.
Generations.
Insurrection's
Well,
horrible.
was that Generations?
No.
Okay.
When he first gets to Chip and they go to Tin Ford.
Yeah. It's vile. It's disgusting. More? Yes, please.
What'd you put in this?
Little of this, little of that.
Roadkill.
Yeah, it's like squirrel and all that other shit.
Yeah, it's roadkill. Come on,
May
that's
have
what
seasoned
Nancy
it a bit
does,
heavy this
man.
time.
Your socks in the sink? I've seen
Oh, Lord.
coal mines cleaner than this place.
Is that any way to talk to a man who's facing his maker? A man whose heart has attacked him?
There's nothing wrong with your heart. You got indigestion.
Huh? You mean I ain't dying?
Only by some miracle. What a
Yeah, he's like totally shocked. He can't believe how the fuck he's still alive.
Well, I can't believe
figure out is why
how
you
he
don't-
lived.
Yeah.
have TB, botulism, and bubonic plague. You gotta get things cleaned up around here, mister. You can use that chili for disinfectant.
Now you're going too far, Doc. It's one thing to attack the way that I live. But when you start to badmouth my Red Devil chili, you've gone too far.
Okay, Yancey, only when you have to call me back to treat you for the mange.
Mange!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, what the hell's the mange?
Oh,
It's, okay,
it's-
Mikey.
It's commonly a disease found in livestock and dogs.
Yeah.
The
Oh
mange.
shoot, I left that up on the screen. Oops. Well, Kirby said allegedly.
allegedly.
Tiger, to the attack!
Oh, that's a worthless attack, dog.
If you don't clean up this yard, you're gonna have flies as big as chickens. The county ought to close you down.
Come on, get! Easy, Tiger.
Oh, now he must be feeling better.
I got half a mind to sick tiger on you.
It's amazing how man that was near death is now up and ready for fighting.
Yeah. So they're gonna try to get him away, but they only got like $3 and some money, so they're trying to get. Then we got no, this ain't Fanning Tatum. This is Flossie's something.
It's the fat woman.
Oh, it ain't. Now be nice.
Hey, you just play it. The doc even calls her that
Yeah.
at the end.
Miss
of the
Burmer, that's it. Miss Burmer.
Well, remember earlier in the episode, he could pay for his practice just off of her arthritis. He actually gives her good advice to not suffer from it anymore, but she probably won't listen.
Yeah.
Ain't you coming by? It'd be the end of me if I had to go down to your office today. The arthritis in my feet is killing me.
Is that why you wear those slippers?
I spend 12 hours a day on my feet looking after my boarders.
Mm-hmm. How's your appetite?
Everyone says I eat like a bird.
Is that true?
At the table. But at the stove, it's different. Every good cook has to taste as she goes along, you know.
Yeah, this is Patsy Brimmer.
Dr. Vance always gave me something for the pain.
Oh man, the good old days when you could actually get some fucking medicine without having to act like you're dying to get something more than a fucking Tylenol.
Well, doctors that easily prescribe pain medication, I think are suspects. I'm glad he didn't.
Hey,
but like when I go in for pain, like when I go to the doctor, I'm in fucking pain. I expect something more than a fucking Tylenol. Because especially if I'm spending good money to go to the doctor, give me the good shit so I can be at work fucking loopy for a couple days.
Hey, Gorilla Kevin's theme park was saying hello to you guys.
Hey Kevin, how's it going?
Hey Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
How's it going?
Hey, Kevin's a good guy. You should make me at least a standard mod. He's been very good for chats.
I thought you already.
He isn't anything yet. You haven't made him anything yet.
All right.
I'm glad you're doing all right, Kevin. We had one of our phones stolen. It's been
and Scurry's getting promoted. Scurvy got promoted after last night. He earned the promotion up to managing.
He's managing. Okay. Well, he's managing for our
Managing mods get paid double what the standard mod is. So what's 2 times 0?
He's gonna beg you for additional fundage,
Oh, he can have 10 times as much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 10 times 0 is still 0, so yeah.
Oh, I love
Did you hear
this.
that?
I absolutely love it.
Oh
You would not get this in any modern TV. People would be demand to have this episode struck just for the scene.
Well, you know why? Because so many women.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Okay.
Is this a prescription?
No, it's a diet.
A diet?
I want you to lose 20 pounds and get yourself a pair of shoes with arches.
Or what about the pain?
The pain will go away when this does.
Do you just grab her ass?
Yes.
He pinched her ass for sure.
Hey, are you allowed to pinch a German ass like that?
Yeah.
Are forward.
Mrs. Brimmer, you are fat.
People that nowadays would probably have that doctor's fucking license revoked.
Can you imagine the wokesters that want to say being 800 pounds overweight is healthy for your body? What would they think about that, seeing?
Yeah.
If they want to say overweight is healthy for your body, they can see the freaking MRI of my knee.
Yeah, exactly. Being overweight is not healthy for anybody.
Yeah.
But, it's like a lot of things that's getting promoted these days. There's a lot of stupidity getting promoted.
And she can't believe it there.
The doctor gave her great advice, though, because I had terrible pain in my arches like 10 years ago. I could hardly walk. And I saw my doctor back then. And he said, get some insoles, some arches in your shoes. I got arches, and about 5-6 months later, I was totally fine again. That does work. If you got arches, you got bad feet, get arches in your shoes. It actually works. Anyway, that's my medical advice for the evening. Sorry.
And Kevin says it's going pretty good. Well, I'm glad for that, Kevin. And
going better than last night,
it is
Kevin.
with great reluctance I accept this power. After the crisis is over, like all who gave power, I'll lay it down voluntarily.
But hey, Lemon, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. We'll be watching you, buddy.
Yeah, Lemon, get abusing it now while you can.
Get some trolls in there, and then you can really abuse it. Anyway, this is a pretty good scene here.
Sorry.
If we ever get to it.
No, I was typing something real quick.
You guys ever harvested honey out of a bee's nest? I have not have that privilege.
What?
It's relatively simple with the right equipment.
Yeah, but I won't dare go. Yeah, but I won't dare go near it because I had mesophobia. I have a fear of bees. I'd be freaking and running the heck out of there.
It's not the bees I mind, it's when they sting your ass. That's what bothers me.
Well, I've been stung before, so believe me, I don't want to face that again.
I had a bee sting as a kid, and my fingers swelled up so big you wouldn't believe it. It was kind of a waste. So if I'd have a girlfriend, then she probably could have had a great time. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
So just a sec here. So going back to this here, after this crisis is over, like all who gave power, I'll lay down voluntarily.
I'll believe that when my ship turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
Where did you find that?
You can find anything real quick if you know where to look. So John's trying to smoke about and collect honey, and that and Kerr says he'll help. He'll scoop, and John smokes. Well, the smoke must scare the bees away or something. And they take the whole damn honey. They take the home and everything. They don't just scrape the honey. They take the home and everything.
Well, no, the thing of honey is, inside. It's inside the honeycomb, so they gotta take the chunks of the honeycomb out of the nest, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they normally do is the combs are usually sealed with wax. So they scrape off the wax and then they drain the honey into jars.
Yeah, they drain the crevices which are covered with the beeswax. When they cut away all that wax, it just puddles of honey that are inside the holes, and then they just pour that into the jars. So,
yeah. So
and the combs themselves are pretty good eating.
Yeah. So
I heard that wild honey is really good eating, especially when it first comes through the bees.
All right, so there we go.
Doc, how about staying for supper? I'm sure Liv will come up with another drumstick.
I'd like that if you're sure she won't mind.
Hey, Doc, I'm out of alcohol, rubbing another way. Nancy, I got stashed away here some of his white lightning.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here's the white lightning. So that's what he calls his moonshine, white lightning.
Think that'll do?
Yeah,
hey, that's what they call moonshine.
Yeah, I love this line here.
Must be Yancey's house secret.
I wonder if it's up to par.
Oh God, he's tried it. Oh shit!
I love this in the background. Your grandma watching him and Olivia looking. Your grandpa doesn't notice.
Absolute perfect timing. He's taking a big swig of the alcohol, and Grandma's like, "You bastard! You bastard! You're sleeping on the couch tonight."
Got some explaining to do.
Maybe.
Yeah, he told Johnny had some explaining to do. No, Grandpa has some shit.
I'd better not stay after all.
You're staying, Doc.
Yeah, because Grandpa's gonna need the fucking doctor after Grandma gets done with him.
Hey, who else is going to do the autopsy?
Remember, Grandpa does tell the doc, you can explain the wonders of alcohol to Grandma. So
yes, to explain to the ladies the medicinal value of white lightning.
There you go.
These stings still hurt?
No.
Yeah, so here they're talking, blah, blah, blah. They're
coming along look very promising.
Well, that's fine for you city doctors, but up here in the hills, we still have facilities like horse and buggy days.
Well, Dr. Vance certainly made do, and he didn't insult people either.
Carrie Ellen.
Well, that's true. Mrs. Brewer's having a fit because he said she was so fat.
And, usually I hate Erin, but she has a point.
No, she has a really good point, because that's demeaning.
I'm afraid
But
that
true.
I'm used to treating working
Yeah, he has a good point here.
men, and when they get sick, they want to know what's wrong, so I tell them. Anyway, I never did get good marks in bedside manner. That's why I need someone who knows the area to help me get started. Would you be interested, Mary Ellen?
In what?
So that means you're
Working
being a
with me
blunt,
for a while.
honest bastard. That's what I call you.
Yeah. Sometimes those are the doctors you need.
Well, yeah, blunt, honest bastards. That's what I call them.
I just think I appreciate his honesty, because let's face it, there's too many people that won't speak directly about what they're thinking. And I'm sick and tired of dishonest people because there's millions of them out there. So, I like this doctor.
Or what you talk about is guys that and gals that like beat around the bush.
Well, beating around. Okay, I'm not going to make that joke, but, but you know, he gave the fat woman good advice. If she loses 20 pounds and gets insoles with arch supports in her shoes, I would guarantee in about 4 or 5 months she will be pain free in her feet. Because I've been there, and what he said is absolutely correct.
Yeah. So, anything else?
You could tell me how to sweet talk the folks hereabouts.
I'm a nurse doctor, not a miracle worker.
She's also engaged.
It sounds like I'm a doctor,
See,
not a bricklayer.
see, you knows exactly what's going on here.
Hey, but Gorilla, she almost said in the way of like Dr. McCoy saying, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. You just heard her, I'm a nurse, not a miracle worker.
Well,
David?
Mary Ellen was basically sending out an insult.
Yeah.
And Erin, I think, she was a bit out of line there because,
No, she's trying to put, Erin was just making it very clear that Mary Ellen's not available, so you can't sweet talk her.
Yeah, but the new doctor never said he wanted. At this point, he's not. He's only interested in Mary Ellen working as a nurse for him. He's not romantically interested at this point in the episode.
That comes later.
Yeah, but Erin knows what's up.
Yeah.
I think. Oh well, I'll tell you later what I think about Erin because I'm not impressed with her in this episode.
Well, nobody's ever impressed with her.
No, but she does something really bad in this episode.
Time you want to, why not?
We can always work part-time. It's money.
Yeah, that'd be enough to help me figure out that
Exactly.
cockeyed filing
It's
system
money.
Dr. Vance used.
I love this right here.
What's wrong with the filing system? A moron could figure it out.
Moron must have set it up.
I set it up, Dr. Willard. And I wouldn't work for you if you were the last doctor on Earth.
Sure am off to a great start at Waltons Mountain. Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I like the doctor personally.
Yeah, here she comes along and he goes.
Good medicine.
They're gathered back
like the
for
doctor
to
because
destroy
he's
the
honest.
shop. And she's offering to be his nurse, blah, blah, blah. Miss Baldwin comes in.
So much discomfort in her chest.
Oh, this
and the
is-
doctor
this
in
is quite
Rockfish
the
doesn't
same.
seem to be available.
I see. Sit up here, ma'am. When did the pains begin?
They came on quite suddenly last evening.
Yeah, so.
Well, we better see what's causing.
Pray, doctor, what do you intend to do?
What?
What do you intend to do?
Just check your breathing, ma'am.
But, sir, we are perfect strangers.
You know how you can tell that they're doing pretty good with the acting there, but she's just trying to push it away. But you can kind of totally tell that no one's putting force on it.
Well, you know the problem with this scene I have is Mary Ellen could have stepped in and told him, "I hold the stethoscope when you are examining the Baldwins." She could have done that right now. She didn't have to wait 5 minutes later when they were pissed off and they left.
No, but we're 5.5 seasons, or we're on the 5th season here. Mary Ellen's always been like this. She'll let the person screw up just so she can have the "I told you so" moment and get the hot. She goes in for the win.
Well,
This is a total Mary Ellen move right here.
I also
It's a bitch move, but it's a Mary Ellen move.
I get too that it's a Baldwin sisters, a little bit of more complexity in their character development. I get that, but still, Mary Ellen could have just stepped in and said, "I'll hold the stethoscope," and everything would have been hunky dory. But of course, that would have fucked up the episode, so that didn't.
No, this was totally a Mary Ellen move of letting the person screw up so she can swoop in with the "I told you so" So,
Yeah, so she could do her bitch move. Okay, I get it.
yeah, that's total Mary Ellen.
Oh, there's a lot of Mary Ellen in this one for sure.
I'm also your doctor. Would you mind unbuttoning your blouse?
May I point out that Dr. Vance was our doctor for 30 years and sister never unbuttoned her garments. My garments.
This is the only way I'm going to find out what's wrong with you.
I die first.
That's about the most unreasonable thing that I've ever heard.
If modesty is unreasonable, then we best find ourselves another doctor. Come, sister.
Modesty
Now see
don't
what
have
you've done?
jack shit
You've
to do
offended
with
my
medical
sister,
care.
and she's
I'm
very
sorry.
delicate.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to go to the hospital and they put one of those robes on you where your ass is hanging out? Like, yeah, fuck modesty. That ain't happening.
Well, you certainly know how to handle people.
Well, it's obvious that
Okay.
he has modern
Tell me how
techniques,
Dr. Vance would have handled it.
and they have
Well, the Baldwin
old-fashioned
ladies are left over.
values.
Yeah. Well, let's hear she's explaining it.
Well,
From another century.
He's a big city doctor, and now he's got to be a country doctor. That's the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
That's big
Well,
transition.
well, right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Treated very gently. Miss Emily holds the stethoscope.
Do you think that's the first moment where there's starting to be a connection between the two of them?
Yep.
No, he just has that fuck you look on his face still.
I think he's got a puzzled look on his face. It's like, okay, this is interesting.
Is she my equal? I wonder.
Well, just like she's actually okay. She's been very adversarial until now, but now she's being helpful. That's a big change for Mary Ellen.
Yeah. So anyhow,
No, she's more bragging that she knows something that he doesn't.
Oh, I know she's
not
bragging.
intentionally being helpful.
Well, she's bragging and being helpful at the same time, in my opinion, at least.
just a second. Give me 30 seconds.
This is a good scene here. This is actually really good. This is a good part of the story.
Yeah. You'd think he'd know where something that important was.
Oh, well, it's been 20 years since he bought the damn thing, and I know if I did something 20 years ago, I might totally forget about it too.
Yeah. So anyhow, they bought a Liberty Bond the day that John joined the Great Republic Army of the Union. Oh, I mean the United States Army.
WW1, I was thinking.
Yep.
Under General Pershing.
So apparently Liberty Bonds took 20 years to mature. So I'm guessing the government was banking on a lot of people losing them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Was very common.
So they could cash it in. There's
Where did I?
Actually, they could have cashed him in 10 years earlier, but
right.
The longer you wait, the more, yeah.
Well, no, they waited past the Depression, though.
No, the longer you wait on some investments, the bigger the payout will be.
Yeah. The
Well,
bonds, the longer they mature, the higher the interest yield.
Yeah, so.
Because probably
ago,
at
in
10
1917.
and 20 years, the interest rate jumped up.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've had
Do you
20
remember
years, 20 years for this to mature. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were doing 1917?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's when John joined the Expeditionary Force under General Pershing for World War One.
Yeah. And Mike can't make you read your own.
Yeah, you do a great job, Sir Lemon. We trust you implicitly. Hey, it's true.
In 1917, Esther, you and I went over to Charlottesville to the bank, and we bought ourselves a Liberty Bond on the same day that John went into the Army.
Army.
Now, it is matured by now, and we can cash it in. If you just remember where you put it. Where?
Oh,
Where did you hide it?
Yeah.
Where did you hide it?
She can't even remember they bought the Liberty Bond, but yeah, you expect her to find it?
20 years is a long time. Sometimes I forget what I did 2 weeks ago, so this is very believable.
Where did I hide? Now I remember. You hid it. You said that you were going to put it away for our old age. What do you want it for?
Well, since I don't intend to get old, and you never will, I thought we ought to give it to Mary Ellen.
Now, how do you think the other kids feel that Mary Ellen's getting this big old thing, and they probably wouldn't, and they wouldn't.
I think because Mary Ellen is the oldest one first one to get married. That's why.
Huh.
Yeah, the oldest always get something special.
I think the oldest to get married should get a dowry. Well, if she's a woman, if she's a female, definitely.
A dowry?
Dowries are used to be very traditional back in those days. I guess they probably don't exist anymore, like for average folks, but.
Anyhow, parents nowadays are just happy if their kids do get married.
I just love how they argue, but we don't need to really watch much of this crap, do we?
Oh, I love this.
That's a fine idea. She's going to be a rich doctor's wife, and she should have a dowry.
I'm glad you agree with me for once. Now, we can cash it in if you just remember where we put it.
Where we put it? Where you put it?
There we go.
Esther, you had it in your hands many a time.
Yeah, so anyhow,
By the way, if you want to know how much a Liberty Bond is worth today,
$560.
when it's matured, how much?
$560.
$560?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Wait, did you go by the U.S. Treasury to figure that out? They have a calculator there.
United States Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I know. That's the Treasury.
I have a question. How much in 1917 would a bond have cost them to buy?
$25.
$25. No, but they only got.
Oh, wait.
They only got $25 for the dowry and $10 for the party thing. They only got $35 out of it. They must have paid a lot less than that. Like I was thinking like maybe $1 or something.
Yeah, it matured up to $25. So we can look up how much.
Well, wouldn't it be like times 20 though? Over 20 years? Is that how they figured it out?
I think that kind of sucks. You're only getting $25 back after 20 years investment. Like,
no, but you gotta remember it was like $560 there. Let's see, in 1917, Liberty bonds were made in various denominations, with the lowest being $50, making the first Liberty bond offering unauthorized Liberty Loan Act was worth $2 billion at a 3.5% interest rate. Suppose they're sold at a set price with the promise of repayment plus interest after the war. They're designed to be purchased for non-military citizens as a form. So
how much would the bond? Yeah, so if it matured correctly, then how much would it cost after those 20 years when you first bought it the first time?
We're spending too much time on this. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this ain't making sense what they're saying. But anyhow, Miss Brimmers, bring your daughter along, and let's just say Jim Bob starts thinking with the wrong head there, and you say,
let's get to the hot blonde that Jim Bob falls for. This is the beat
I was
story.
literally just talking about that when he interrupted me.
I wasn't trying to interrupt. You were going on fucking bonds. I was like, oh.
No, yeah. I was literally talking when you interrupted me.
Okay, James Bond, shaken not stirred. I'll shut up now.
So anyhow, Jim Bob Jr. starts thinking with the wrong head here when this fancy little blonde gal comes along. They make plans to meet up. And blah, blah, blah.
Groceries and materials and paints and Lord knows what all.
Is that causing you trouble?
Well,
hey, the Lord does know what all.
Wanted me to check out on his credit. And Stony Gap claims that Dr. Curtis Willard left town owing money.
Okay, so we get this is set up for later scene there that apparently Dr. Willard some people money has bad things, so apparently they're questioning whether or not it's a good sell thing.
Doctor, can you come? Thank you.
So Miss Emily is sick, so it comes in. And, oh no! Oh look, the doctor can finally do the proper examination on her.
Well, she's in her nightdress now, so she doesn't have all those clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Get her to a hospital and fast. Mary Ellen, unroll the mattress in the back of my van. Miss Mamie will need blankets.
Doctor,
I got a feeling he's going to
desolate if
say that
anything
many more
happens to my
times
sister.
after this episode.
It happened in the mall. It didn't happen when we were.
Hey, Mikey.
Did you notice how the doctor is slowly changing his bedside manner here?
Yeah. Well, he's reading people, and they got this new bed.
Did you say that reads sulfanilamide?
Apparently, she can't read.
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
That's a bad sign. If you send your nurse to get some medicine, she can't even read the damn bottle.
Don't forget, Mary Ellen's not really a professional nurse trained yet. She's still in nursing school.
Yeah.
At least she
So
should damn well be.
Yeah, so both of them are racing Miss Emily over there, and it's rocking.
Miss Emily any good?
They're rocking. It's apparently a very rough ride, blah, blah, blah. So they're getting out there. Dr. Chris, this baby. Apparently, Miss Emily had pneumonia, like a bad case of pneumonia. They got her to the hospital just in time, and she's out. She'll be fine.
Gorilla?
Sorry about before. Yeah.
Say that word again, Gorilla.
Which word?
Pneumonia.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he said pneumonia.
Well, did you know what I mean?
Well, we knew what you meant. Oh, I knew
Yeah,
what you
What's the problem?
Sulfanilamide.
Yeah, so they use that. It fairly is a good cure for it. Blah blah blah. They're gonna raise money. They're gonna have what they call a hard times dance. But John Boy, I've been in that. Hey, I've been in that mode with the same mode that John Boy was in, where he was too tired to stay awake, but too awake to go to sleep.
So you mean he's going through insomnia?
What?
So
No, zombie mode.
Insomnia? John Boy.
Yeah, he's in zombie mode. It's just one of those. He came home at 5:00 in the morning.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously he's living like a zombie. Okay.
Yeah, and John Boy comes home and goes, "Where's your sister?" He goes, "Well, she's right home with Dr. Willard. She's about to be a married woman. You think they're having this back and forth, and they're showing her the mountain and all that. This is up by the chimney, ain't it?
Yeah.
Or is this the spot where John said he was going to build Olivia the new house up there?
Yeah.
No, that's the grandpa's, the ancestor's chimney.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know John said there's an episode where John was being all romantic with Olivia up by the red oak there, and he said he was going to build her a fancy new house, and he was even planning where the living room would be and everything else.
Yeah, well, Gorilla, I'm glad you mentioned that the red oak is nearby.
Yeah.
Hey, we were going to get around to it sooner or later.
Yeah. So they're having Mary Ellen's dress and blah, blah, blah. And they're pawning GW off by the Aaron, and it'd be just another one of Mary Ellen's hand-me-downs, blah, 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 blah. It's looking fancy. And they make Dizzle take along, and yeah, they're all going to go for a ride at Blue. Blue's just like, oh, fuck. Another one?
Oh, look at that girl for Jim Bob. Wow.
But I remember this scene when when Elizabeth said hop on and she patted the back of the horse, suggesting she get on at the end of the horse. And the blonde, of course, jumps right on there and Jim Bob's a junk, and she's like, having fun there, baby? You know?
Oh, come on, Blue.
Yeah. Germ, check your ex. Did you ask him if you should do a Larry haircut next? I bet he's asking about the slime monster tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Jim Bob.
Yeah. So anyhow, they're right along. It
Piece of drivel.
Every moment of the night, I cannot live without you.
Which one of your moon-faced bulls wrote that awful piece of drivel?
Might have known you didn't mean it.
Fuck you, old man. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like,
hey, Gorilla, how much farther we got on this episode?
we're about halfway.
We're about halfway.
More than halfway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
time.
be here till next week the way this is going. So
Well, we're making actually pretty good time today. We started half an hour late tonight.
we've been going about an hour and 15, close to that.
Yeah, so anyhow, let's keep going here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Esther. I just can't get my mind off that Liberty Bond. Where we hit it.
We tore this place apart. Just might as well kiss that Liberty Bond goodbye.
Yeah. Oh,
Have we seen these two in the same bed very often?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Quite often.
Okay. All right.
Quite often. This ain't 1960. This is the 70s. People can actually sleep in the same
nice
bed.
one there, PvP. Nice.
I remember the Dick Van Dyke show when Dick Van Dyke and what's her face had separate beds.
Mary Tyler Moore. I know. They shared a bed, and eventually Lucy and Desi shared a bed. So.
Oh, it was silly. It was silly. Everybody knew what people did in bed, but they didn't want to admit it, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's get this moving.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah,
right
I agree.
here. So,
Oh, dear.
Boy.
so here, I got a question. They got a picture of John, but why is it Ben in the picture also? I will put them both in the picture.
Yeah.
Normally, you want to keep a photo of someone who's passed so publicly displayed. You don't want that constant reminder. Especially when it's a child.
Well, let me guess. They hid the Liberty Bond behind John's picture.
Okay, he remembers he hit it.
Jerm, can you take point when I pause it here for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have the curtain. Okay.
I know where it is. I remember. It's in John's picture.
John is in John's picture.
That was
In the
right.
back of John's
That was
picture.
right.
Here.
Oh,
You know that time you wanted to cash it in, I decided to hide.
Yeah, he finally figured out where he put the damn thing. It's bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, that's 20 years over time that they, had almost practically forgotten it, and then they finally figured it out. It's like, okay, yeah, it's right there.
And I figured out that was compounding interest 4% over 10 years.
So then, over the 20-year period, how much do you think it would be, Jordan?
It would have stopped maturing after 10 years. So,
oh, okay. So, probably worth what?
Say
$10 maybe? Which was a
if
lot of money back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If they bought it for $25 or $50,
yeah,
it'd been 4% and then 4% plus. So, could have gotten up to about 60, a little over 60.
A little over $60. Probably closer to 75, do you think?
Remember though when they did the what was the poor people's rally? Grandpa gave $10 to that, which I guess that's from a separate income they had. And then when they gave Mary Ellen the dowry, that was only like $25, right? So
yeah,
they must have paid jack shit. They must have paid jack shit for it in 1917. I mean,
They probably bought it for 25.
That'd be the
so
minimum.
they bought it for 25, and then they cashed it out for 25. That kind of sucks, man.
For 35.
No, it matured a little bit there, PvP.
Yeah,
because that is the $25 dowry, and then that $10.
Okay, that makes some sense, but damn, I'm glad my GICs make more interest in a year than that crap. Holy shit.
No.
That's really bad. That's really bad interest rates.
Well, let's see. 4%.
Fuck.
All right, 4% of 25 would be so it would go up by at least another $6, and then if you did another 4% on top of that, so it probably closer to like 35 sounds about right. Yeah, because it would be like 41, and then you add another couple dollars for that. So I would say, when they catch this in for her, it's right around $35.
Yeah, that would make sense. Anyway, let's get this damn thing going. Like, I'm gonna.
All right, sorry about that. I got her back to sleep. So anyhow, they took Nora and Curtis up to the old chimney here, and Jim Bob's come chill horn from her, and they're going to go to the Hard Times dance together. With
they're going up to the Red Oak, I'm guessing, off camera. But.
She said his full name, James Bob Walton.
Yeah, so everybody's gone here for a Sunday afternoon. They're kind of upset. They're all up there, blah blah blah. They're having fun. Mary Ellen's kind of like bitching that they have to play chaperone, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's kind of like dumb point in the episode.
Yeah, she's awful jealous for someone who isn't dating the guy.
Do any of you guys have a problem with Mary Ellen's behavior in this episode? Because she says she's in love with this guy months and months and months, and makes out with him in the car like crazy. And then at the wedding reversal, she's like, "Fuck you, I'm done."
What else?
Yeah, Sifdan said about 35. I was correct. Yeah, thanks, Sifdan.
I just thought Mary Ellen was in total bitch mode again at the end of this episode.
Yeah. So her and Mama have like a little chat, blah blah blah, because Mary Ellen's having second thoughts, and John's enjoying this part. I don't remember much of this scene here.
Oh, it's the scene. He got glasses. This doesn't matter. You just skip this.
Yeah, no. This is John. This is the first episode where John bought a pair of reading glasses.
Yeah, he bought a pair of reading glasses, but it's not like he wears them all the time. So
yeah, they're reading glasses, not seeing glasses.
Yeah, exactly. This is. I don't think this is important at all.
Well, it's kind of important there.
I think it's a filler scene, personally.
Miss Baby didn't do because Miss Baby are so happy with them that they're gonna match what they rate for the. So like everybody's donating stuff. Like John's gonna donate like any lumber that's needed for the Hard Times dance. John Boy's providing free advertisement for it. They're pretty sure God's gonna probably would provide his hall, free of charge, stuff like that.
Even though Cora Beth is probably saying, "You bastard, don't give him a free hall."
No, Cora Beth, Cora Beth, that would love something like that.
It's free advertising. Cora Beth would love that, and she is a saved woman now, so she would be more charitable.
Yeah, Cora Beth would love all the attention that get her from. In a circle, do you want? We'll go. Oh, go. Oh.
Okay, actually, I gotta say, the Jim Bob romance and the radio thing here, they kind of both tie into the same B story, do they not? Because the radio purchase kind of gets quite significant later on.
I'd say the radio is more connected to the wedding plot.
Well, figured out the
That's
kids'
true.
problem, so.
Yeah, I would probably say more connected to the A plot. Yeah.
So yeah, they're buying her radio, blah blah. They have $7 down, blah blah. They're up to $7.50. Corbett, they're all thinking Corbett wouldn't let him buy the radio and the rest on credit, blah blah blah. So here they're raising their money, blah blah blah.
Everybody's dancing. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah, so they give them $10. So $10 in 1937. That'd be $223. They give them $223.
Well, I think it was like Germ said. It was part of the certificate when they cashed it in. They gave 10 here, and then they did another $25 to her dowry. So that is $35, and that makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe in the semi.
So they're gonna give it there, blah blah. They give it to him. He's kind of speechless, blah blah. He just gives this big old speech. Really, what they're gonna do? He knows where to get the discount thing there, blah blah stuff. Sorry, I gotta wait for the circle of death here.
Relax and play.
Sure do.
In the meantime, yeah.
Okay, is anybody seeing anything here? Because I'm not.
Yeah. So
It's just going through. Period.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm waiting for this to kind of catch up here. Mikey has the curly. Let's see. Do you think? I think you were made. They were rocking the bed for you. No. I was made in the back of a fucking old Pinto. So
you were in a Pinto? Wow.
I was made in the back of a Pinto.
That's a good thing you
Your
didn't get
father has
rear-ended.
very poor taste in cars.
It's a good thing you didn't get rear.
Well, why didn't you fuck her in the back of a Mustang?
No wait, this might have been the Pinto might have been his high school car.
Oh shit!
Good fucking God! You had one.
So
of
is
the
your
worst
older
cars-
sister.
You had one of the worst cars ever made, Gorilla.
So maybe it was an Oldsmobile that I was.
That's
no, we've gone
up.
through a lot. There's so many damn cars I can't remember half of them. Like I remember a room van, but I don't remember the brand. I remember the Windstar. That was a shitty ass fucking van. I remember the blue one, but I don't remember what kind it was. But Dad got that. But Dad got that one. Got half that one crushed by a semi. He did half the scrapyard work. The scrapyard
Gorilla,
work with that
all
one.
I'm asking you is, did you use a blanket?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Can we just go back to the episode?
Never mind.
This is getting weird. Can we go back to the episode?
Hey, PvP, if you think this is weird, you should have been at the fucking polishing table today at work. Let's see, you guys the birds and the bees.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah, 40% interest after 10 years makes $25 on his worth 35. That's got bullshit right there. And
I gotta say that's a terrible return on 20.
that math ain't mathin'.
let's put it this way: I invested and I made over $500 in a year, so that's really fucked up.
So Mary Ellen goes wandering out. She's getting sick of it. Then he wants to talk about it. She's trying to turn him around because she's about to be a married lady. Then he starts dancing and he kisses her. But the part that we're missing here is
It's
very.
easy.
The part we don't see is right there.
Oh.
Well, this is the fucked up part.
Well, can I get you anything?
Because
No,
Mary
thank you.
Ellen just doesn't get it. And this
Yeah.
really- for me, this is the worst part of the episode because she doesn't get it. And she's very immature.
So Grandpa says, here's they made the donation last night. They kept a little bit for themselves.
Your grandma and I purchased a Liberty Bond on the same day that your daddy went into the Army.
Oh,
Cashed it in,
God.
Grandpa? I did, which now explains why our eldest granddaughter is able to be hitched up in proper style with a dowry and something left over for us. How much is it?
$25?
So that maybe they kept like 10. There's $10
They
million.
kept like 10 of it. Yeah, 10 of it. Yeah.
They
probably kept a little bit more of it.
No,
Oh,
they
maybe.
put the 10 in the earlier part of the episode.
Right.
Yeah. So John here finds Barry Allen's thing, and he's thinking. We start getting flashbacks to this was the very first the Waltons movie.
These are very interesting flashbacks.
That's what I want for us.
Yeah. So then we got her dancing with JW, blah, blah, blah. He's just starting to have flashbacks. Then we see. Then we have.
I like the music.
Oh, this is the thing that really made me.
That's a really shitty building right there. If you could just put the envelope like that right underneath the door without no problem.
You can slip it. My landlord can slip a paper through my door like no fucking problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, your door goes out to a hallway, not to the outside world.
Yeah, but doors are doors, and they have openings, even if they're secure.
There's cracks and crevices.
I make sure
this is not important. What
is a
Aaron
little
does,
early for a seal.
What Aaron does is very important because
she sees it.
If you think Mary Ellen's in bitch mode, Aaron's in total bitch mode right here.
Yeah, and once we find out what that's for, that's we'll get to that there. But do they always keep the fires going on those stoves like that?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. My grandparents had a wood stove, and they would soak it up with wood, and that fucker would burn for hours and hours and hours, Grilla. So yes, that even the 60s that was a real thing.
Yeah.
It was even in the 60s. It was wood stoves were a real thing because my grandparents had one.
Yeah. So she's just crying because she's tired. She won't go back to bed.
Oh, I don't know.
So Jim, I think
Aaron did a real dick move there, I believe.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, Jason says he learned how to read people, and he's seen them with dancing with Curtis, blah blah blah. He's thinking that she's having second thoughts. And they're looking to get to Stony Gap there, but because they're calling around to see what's going on. This lady is reluctant; she won't tell anything over the phone but the guy that owns the thing is Mr. Bradley or something is on. All right, just a sec, Jeremy, I'll catch up on chats.
Right.
Okay.
And why Gorilla takes care of the well, Gorilla's gonna have to.
Sadly.
But I don't think we would need to hear what Gorilla's gonna be doing. Let's see, where did we leave off?
Right up there where Lemon Pie says Sift Down. After Sift Down gave us the 40% interest breakdown.
All right, Kevin seems Park Adventures.
Yeah.
Saying hello to Sistan. Sistan responding.
And then Lemon Pie appreciated the compliment I gave him earlier, and I said, "You're always welcome, Sir Lemon. Always a good man."
Yeah, and we are caught up.
Yeah, we're caught up. We're good. Oh, he says, wait,
got
that
one.
actor on screen, is this Three's Company? Well, yeah, that's John Ritter. Well, the late John Ritter. He's gone now, but
I actually think John Ritter was much better as a dramatic actor in this. I never liked Three's. I thought Three's Company was a lot of the times really silly and formulaic, and most episodes were like, "Oh, you've got a hostile landlord that thinks you're gay, even though you're living with two hot girls," and there's always a misunderstanding somewhere, right? Somebody doesn't read something right, and that's the entire episode. And man, I watched like maybe a dozen episodes of Three's Company. I was like, I'm done with this crap. I didn't like it.
Hey, Jerm. Let me ask you something. Do you remember that movie that John Ritter did some years ago with Pam Dauber called Stay Tuned?
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Quite a good movie.
Yeah,
it is.
Let's get this.
Yeah, I got my kid settled down here, so he checks out. She asks me ever kiss a girl. A girl is like on the cheek.
Both. Really?
Oh yeah. Go get a gym ball.
Melissa
First of all, that tire ain't heavy enough to do that. But second of all, does it just seem like me, or does it seem like the ladies in the 30s are a little bit more forward than what we were led to believe?
Is Elizabeth jealous because Jim Bob's getting some?
He broke a promise. He broke his promise. So Elizabeth's
he did, didn't he?
Oh,
that's
Elizabeth's not jealous. He broke her promise of never falling in love.
Yeah,
and he did.
So here John's to the rescue.
Promised me, and this afternoon I pushed him and Patsy in the lake.
Bad girl.
Yeah, now I know this. Hey, all right, so I know that exact. You did, huh? I can tell you exactly what that is. He's oppressed. He's trying to hold back his laughter, but he still has to be stern. But he's oppressed. He's holding back his laughter. He thinks it's humorous, but he still has to be stern.
Well, stern, but he's trying to not be sarcastic.
No. It's holding back the laughter.
Laughter's being sarcastic in this instance, though, Gorilla.
I know that exact you did. I know it.
Well, see, me and Jim Bob had this promise that we'll never fall in love, get married, or leave the mountain. Well, he was kissing her.
He loves her.
Elizabeth, everybody's got to grow up someday. Make new friends outside the family.
Not me.
Oh, yes. Even you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'd like nothing
Tell
better
it,
than
John.
keep you for my little girl forever. But that can't be.
He is so
Bob's
good
gonna
in this.
get a lot of girlfriends in the next few years.
He is so great in this. Damn. He is one of the great actors on TV of all time, is he not?
I also say that he's a great dad. He's one of the best dads on TV.
Well, that's why he's a great actor, because he's portraying a dad, but it's not like he ever had all these kids in real life, right?
Right.
Yeah, he had 11 kids.
Okay, can we get a confirmation of that?
Oh, man.
Really, you just can't talk out of your ass like that.
Hey, I always talk out of my ass because my mouth knows better.
You talk out of your ass all the time. I know it.
Yeah.
Sister.
Well, PvP, you do know.
Even Lemon.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, I said that.
I have to say I do heartily agree with Gorilla's assessment of himself.
Wow,
I love it. Even Lemon Pie's voting for him.
I have to admit, if I wasn't partially retarded too, I wouldn't be on here right now. So I have the same symptoms. So
Holy crap, we got a lot of chats here.
Ralph, wait.
Oh,
While
God.
married 3 times, he had 1 child.
Yeah, only 1. That's true.
So he put the condoms on when he was banging. Okay.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. Well, he wasn't as lazy as I was, I guess.
Well, yeah, you were damn lazy. That's why you have 2
You
kids.
fucking lazy. You should have put that in the drawer next to the bed, and pulled it out, and said, "Hey, honey, you want to try this over on me?"
You are underestimating how lazy I am.
Oh, hell no.
Let's hope Kayla doesn't make the
It
same
was
mistake.
right next to the bed in the drawer.
No, that's wrong. I could never underestimate, and I never underestimate laziness because I am the king of lazy. Okay.
Yeah, but they're right in the drawer, right next to the bed. I didn't even have to move. I just had to reach over. Anyhow, let's get this on a roll here. So, Scrubby appreciates the compliment from Mikey.
15 minutes.
I need to get this done because I gotta die.
Oh wait, the actor on the screen, is that Three's Company? Yes, it is. That'd be the Reverend Forwick there.
John Ritter.
As the sleep machine ready to put her to sleep. And
Chloroform.
holy crap, YouTube's actually letting it through chloroform through. I couldn't spell that. For some reason, chloroform was handy.
Holy fuck,
Don't ask. Girl said that you gave it. No, she just needed a change of clothes and all that.
No, you gave her a change of clothes. Okay.
Change of clothes.
She's back to sleeping.
That's
so
fine.
anyhow, she's giving her sleep. She's gonna have a bunch of boyfriends. Blah blah blah. They make up. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah. I'm dying.
So she's surprised that Kurt didn't worried about her patient. She's giving her a bunch of supplies. They're putting up the sign. She's having Ben do it. And you notice Corbett wasn't obnoxious in this.
I have my eye right on that radio right here.
Well, that is a splendid instrument. It has a fine, clear tone, and it's beautifully made. You have very fine taste, Benjamin.
The trouble is, it goes for $9.75.
Well, but for an instrument of this quality, that's a reasonable price.
I'm not even gonna bother looking that up.
I'm sure it is.
Because it's like just under, it's like $200.
But so far, all we could do is scrape up $7.50.
And who is we?
Well, that's Jason, Jim Bob, myself, and the girls. So we're getting Mary Ellen and David a wedding present.
Just that look on Corbett's face here. You know that the wheels are spinning in her head.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, she's a sucker for a
Mr.
wedding.
Godsey has made an error. This is on sale, and he has simply forgotten to mark down the price on the tag. It should be $7.25.
Corbett, you aren't doing this just because it's a present, are you?
Benjamin, are you accusing me of losing my business acumen by the wave of romance that is sweeping the country?
I thought Ben just should have fucked the hell up when she gave him the lower price.
Yeah. So anyhow, they could have easily offered a free advertising in the Blue Ridge Chronicle or something like that. You know, they could feel better. And she gets it. So finally, John Boy suckers into saying that he's had some meeting at the capital city.
Didn't you love that scene at the end of that scene where Ben said, "I've taken back everything I said against you, Corbett"?
Yeah. So there's a hearing at
Here you are, children.
The radio's. Now, please leave me alone.
Like she's scared for her job and everything, but he's going to hearing at like the Bureau of Mining something there.
Yeah.
And we don't really need that's here. This is the wedding scene, the practice wedding scene. Blah blah blah.
Van Ho.
The Corbett takes over.
Yeah, we can skip all this. Really.
Yeah. So
I like the word cleave though. It's like that's more polite than fuck, right? So you will fuck each other. You will cleave each other. Cleave is much more polite in the 30s.
Yeah. And anyhow, Mary Ellen finally said, "Fuck this." No. She gives it back the ring.
You know what?
And
I have a theory about this, but I'll mention it later if we finish.
what Curtis has a bigger dick than David, or what?
No, I'll give my theory, and it's not that. It's not that.
No, Mary Ellen is just an irresponsible little.
I don't think
they're a good match.
I think Mary Ellen's too tight to have any dick at this point in her life, but you know.
Yeah. So anyhow, Aaron's like yelling, screaming, they're all leaving, blah blah blah. So,
yeah.
God damn it! Why is the buffering so bad?
Before I did.
John Boy runs into Curtis here and finds out that they didn't get the letter. Blah blah blah. He took the money to get the bargain deals and all that other stuff. So, yeah, he asked John Boy for his help.
In my opinion, I would call them downright malicious.
And in support of that statement, I should like to point out that Dr. Willard, owing money to the company's store and elsewhere in town, completely disappeared.
He was hiding out in some remote area so that he could not be questioned by a lawyer or pay his debts.
Well, these are hardly the actions of what you'd call a truly ethical or professional man.
God, even they made him look like that owner there look like a true scumbag.
I thereby request, Mr. Chairman, that your examining board refuse to accept Dr. Willard's testimony on the grounds that he is not a reliable witness.
Yeah, he looks like a true suited up asshole.
Dr. Willard.
Julie.
You have a right to respond to these charges.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to point out first that my whereabouts were...
So anyhow, John Boy gives them a thing there, blah blah blah. Basically, Dr. Willard told them there's a bunch of safety violations, and they refused to pay him, and they refused to give him there. So John Boy testifies he's the Willard's thing. Mary Ellen's all sad. Mama comes talk to him. Then we're gonna speed run this last bit here. Basically, the guys give her the present there. There's a blah blah. Then she ends up marrying Curtis there. For some reason, they make out. Aaron confessed. This is a really good scene here.
I burned it.
I kind of want to play this scene here though.
It's one of the best scenes.
Yeah.
Because I think
Dear,
what Aaron
sweet,
did was
gentle Mary Ellen. It sure is great to be back. And I did let you know.
Mary Ellen, he left a letter last Sunday morning. I didn't want him to come between you and David, so I burned it.
Oh, Aaron.
I think that's one of the most god-awful things
Okay,
ever
it's all
did.
over now.
You stay out of this, Kurt.
Yeah, stay over this. I want to be the one to rip my sister a new asshole.
I would say Mary
Aaron?
Ellen's got every
I didn't
right
want
to rip the fucking new one into Mary Ellen here.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to see them get into a big old bitch fight?
Hey, I
could see
wouldn't mind.
that.
I wouldn't mind it.
Wedding spoiled? I saw you
Well,
kissing last
then-
Saturday night.
That's nice.
Oh, then she's like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
And then,
Well,
everybody's looking at the boys and they're like, oh, fuck, what do we do now? Nobody knows
So
what
is
to
this
say.
where they leave off, where it's to be
It didn't mean a
continued?
thing.
Nowhere
Well, I
will
hope
pass
it
that.
did, Mary Ellen. Because I'm going to marry you.
Oh crap!
Is he forward or what?
Suppose you call that a proposal?
It's the best one you're going to get from me.
Well, I wouldn't marry you, Curtis Willard, if you were the last man on earth.
Dearly beloved,
Hey, they're perfect for
gathered
each
together
other.
here in this
They're both
Yeah.
irresponsible assholes.
They're both assholes. That's
Yeah.
the perfect marriage. Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore they get married. And we're going to go on to our prologue now. So that.
You know,
Alrighty. So
the other plot twist I want to say is The writers really fucked us over switching the romance to this other doctor right at the end. You know why they did that? Because if she'd married the other guy, she would have been off to Richmond and we never would have seen her again. By marrying the local doctor, she would stay in the series, right?
Yeah. So we would always remember that day when our friends and our neighbors gathered on the mountain at the site of the first Walton homestead. It somehow seemed fitting that the days leading up to Mary's marriage had been filled with turmoil. All of us who knew and loved her that earned and had learned to expect the unexpected. All right, so PvP, what do you got, or what do you think? So, what do you got going on your channel?
Nothing much. Trying to catch up on sleep, actually.
Yeah, but what's your grade also?
I like this episode a lot. I give it an A. I thought it was entertaining, and of course, Mary Ellen getting married, like that's a life-changing Waltons episode, because they don't get married every day of the week. So, yeah, I like that. I like the complexity and the conflict all through the episode. I kind of like the B story. I kind of like even Grandpa and Grandpa with the bond. Even though it was a minor part, I still thought that was a lot of fun to watch. I overall enjoy this episode a lot, so I'm gonna give it an A.
All right, you see, you had nothing much going on in your channel.
No, I got fuck all going on right now. So,
all right, Mikey, how about you?
Well, I initially did give an A also to this episode, but I still would like to, by recalling what happened in part 2, I would still like to see that so I can give an overall grade. But for now, I'd say it's A material. But, as I said, I haven't really seen much of the second part, so I got to see more of that to understand, how to give like an overall grade for both parts. So.
You didn't watch the whole 97 minutes like I did? Because that's my
No, I watched like half of it, and then I was like, okay, so maybe I'll just reserve myself for the second half.
I have a source where I watched the complete episodes. I watched all 97 minutes earlier.
Well, I'm just saying, PvP, don't hate me for only seeing half of it. I just want to get a good look at it at the second half so I can give a better overall grade for both parts.
I would say hold your grade till next week then.
Yeah, then that's fine. But I mean, if I had to make it now, I'd say yeah, it's an A. But
no, that's the whole episode we did tonight.
This was the whole episode?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just part 1. Okay, well,
no, this was 97 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so an A. That's what I gave it. Okay, that's fine then.
Him alone for as long as.
Okay. What you got going on your channel?
Well, yeah. Well, not on my channel, but tomorrow at 5:35 p.m. I'll be there with a nostalgic podcast, and Chance Bartels will be talking about the top 5 best shows of the 70s, the top 5 worst shows of the 70s, and then we're going to have a trivia session where we'll be giving trivia questions about 70 shows. So it should be a lot of fun. It starts at 5:35 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that's all I got going on so far. And then my normal stuff next week. So
all right, thank you. Jer, what do you got going on? What's your grade?
I give it a B minus. The main storyline was a bit Jerry Springer for me, and they did make some technical errors. As for what's going on this channel tomorrow, Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party. We'll be watching Stratagem and Harbinger. Season 3 of Enterprise.
Yeah, what was your grade again?
B minus.
B minus, he said.
B minus, okay.
Yeah.
That's where I liked it. Aaron was a little bit servable, but Corbeth was not servable. Mary Ellen, it's a good show, but I will have split up the stories and all that and done two different episodes. But oh well, I'm gonna give it a B there. I wasn't told it was a good episode. I was entertained, but yeah, like I said, it was almost too long. I'd make some some changes and all that, like I was saying here. And for the poll,
oh yeah,
I didn't even see the poll. I probably voted.
I'm afraid to see it though.
all right. So, how would you rate this episode? A plus to A minus gets 6 votes with 46%. Here to hear stupid shit from gorillas. The random thoughts get 6 votes with 46%. And B plus C minus got 7%.
Gorilla, we stopped his reign of terror.
Yeah. So thank you, Scurvy, and thank you again for being wonderful mod last night. Thank you for being here. He said this is because he doesn't have a opposable thumb as a gorilla.
Yeah, thank you, Lemon.
The total is well, fuck you, Scurvy. It was Cynthia. But Cynthia has a watch party coming up after the stream here. He also streams on Saturdays, and then on Wednesdays they have he also has the watch party. So make sure to check out Cynthia here. And don't doubt the strong woman's business argument. The poll shows A wins out. Tied here with your girl's thoughts here. Yeah.
Is anybody doing a Saturday stream tomorrow? Or just throw that in.
No, I'm not playing on it. And thank you, Kevin, Theme Park Conventions, for coming. He goes and takes videos at the different theme parks and all that stuff. So make sure to check him out. And I know thank you, Gregory Bradley, for being here. I think he doesn't have anything on his channel, if I remember correctly. He's been here a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, MKHC 2005. No, it's Tim for coming. I got to get that Timmy clip. But he has a couple videos on his channel, so make sure to check him out. So everyone have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like gorillas, ready for the fight. Sending out a thank you, every shout and cheer.